Nice. Not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. We'll take it. Let's see if we can get as lucky on Wolf Run here. It's going to be hard to beat that last one, man. Almost $500,000 bonus round. Let's see if we can do it, though. Welcome into the channel, guys. If you're new here, slots and stuff. We set up these IGT slot machines for max bets. In this case, $1,000 a spin. We got it tuned up at $5 denomination. 200 line bet. Our entire goal in life is to hit the $1 million jackpot. Not really. We've gotten pretty close though. Hoosier, what's up? Good morning, buddy. How you doing? Kelly's back in the house. Got a little Wolf Run on that Facebook poll that I did. Wolf Run was the most voted for, so I figured we'd give it another run. Everybody seems to like Wolf Run, so we'll give it a go. Maybe we'll hit a big one on this one too. That last bonus round was epic though, guys. Oh, another hangover type of morning? Oh man, Hoosier. Hey, it happens to the best of us, man. A couple Advil and some coffee. Bad part is the older you get, the worse the hangovers get, for the most part, and the longer they last. Hey, all the way from Russia, welcome. Mac B, thanks for joining, man. All the way from Russia, very cool. We are going to do our best to try to at least get into the six figures on a bonus round. And Hoosier, I don't know if you were here about 30 minutes ago. We were playing Valhalla, and we hit the most amazing bonus round ever. It's actually processing on YouTube right now, but it was like 10 re-triggers for over $400,000. So I'm gonna post that up here just shortly. You'll be able to check that out. I'll share it on Facebook. That was epic. Whoa, there you go. Hey Chris, welcome to the channel, man. Yeah, you know what? It probably would be good to quit drinking for the lack of hangovers, for sure. Congrats on quitting drinking, man. The name of that game is called Treasure of Valhalla, and it's by IGT. It's in a lot of the casinos, but I've never seen it hit like that, man. 10 re-triggers. We had 150 free spins, something like that. Over $400,000 win. It was a 400 times, actually more than 400 times, because we were betting 900 on a spin, so maybe like a 450x. Yeah, it was insane. I'm going to post it here in just a bit. I'm just editing it on YouTube so that it cuts out some of the unnecessary footage. And those of you who like to play slots know how rare that is. There we go. All right. Tuesday is a good day for slot play. I didn't mean to rhyme that, it just happened. Here we go. Let's see if we can do it. Valhalla style. I know this game could get on a run too. There you go. That's what we're talking about. Keep those re-triggers coming. Oh my gosh, look at that, dude. Holy crap. 21,175 times 5. $100,000 hit right there. Wow. I gotta go to the casino today. I'm on fire. Today is the day, for sure. That's crazy right there. Woo, I don't think I've seen a bigger hit on this game, actually. We're almost just short of a full screen. Man, that calls for some freaking good and plenty. Right there. Man, we just broke it off in this game. You rarely see a hit that good, but it sure is pretty. I love seeing all those wilds, man. Hey, Mark, what's up, man? I'm doing good. How are you doing on Tuesday? So far, we are on fire today. The luck is on our side. That's an insane hit right there. That's back-to-back videos of probably some of the best hits you can get on this game. Oh, man, you gotta be kidding me. Wow. Definitely going to the casino now. Man, I didn't think this bonus round was going to do that good. It just went off. What else you got for us, Wolf Run? Oh, I thought I was going to re-trigger again. Hey, we'll take it. That was a crazy bonus round. Woo. Massive. Look at that. What a way to start the stream, huh? Let's test it. Oh yeah, that's about right. Nice. Very nice. Hey, if you're new to the stream, make sure you subscribe. Click the little bell for notifications when I go live. I usually do live streams on Monday through Friday in the morning time. Get our little early jackpot fix. Ooh, that's a nice one. Alright, let's move on. We want to hit 500,000. That was pretty sick, though, I have to say. Right? That is a good year, man. Nothing like winning a mortgage, you know? What a hit. Let's see if old Wolf Run has anything left in it for us. Yeah, 139x, not too shabby. Not too shabby. We want the $1 million bonus though, man. One day I think we'll see it. Chris, you hit 7,000 times on Walking Dead. Wow. Walking Dead 2, $3 a bet. Holy smokes, man. What casino was that at? That's awesome. That's an insane. Did they let you take pictures of it? If they did, make sure you share that out, man. Join up on our Facebook group. It's Facebook. Just go there and go to slots-in-stuff. Ask to join the group. Everybody's welcome. We love to see the pictures of the big jackpots, man. That's an insane win. Congrats on that. Wow. $21,000. That's awesome. Jack in Cleveland. Very cool. Yeah, make sure you join up in the group. Share that. That's insane. I've heard of that game paying out pretty big. I haven't had luck on it myself, but I've seen people hit big on it. There you go, a little something, something. A little something, something. Hey, but that's 11. We're not pinching that one. We only pinch on the 6 figures. Got to make sure it's real. That was 50,000 down, but we hit a huge hand pay and a couple small ones, so we're up on this game. For the day, we're up almost over $500,000 for the day. First 2 streams. Kelly, you hit 15,000 on The Walking Dead too? Man, everybody's winning on The Walking Dead. Congrats to you. I need to try that game a little more, I think. Maybe I'm missing something. Were you guys max betting? Was that max bet? Oh, not yours? Sometimes I wonder, because I see people hitting it more often, betting like, if the max bet is $5 or whatever, if they're betting maybe a couple lower, you know, maybe like $3.50 or $2. Yeah, the volatility on that game's crazy. So you're either going to get taken to the bank or you're going to win huge. Oh, just the other night they were betting $3 a spin? That's awesome. I love seeing the big wins, man. There we go. I'm seeing all these jackpots on Lightning Link in our Facebook page and everything, and I have not had any luck on Lightning Link at all. Oh, $7.50 max bet on that one was a 2 cent. Nice. That is crazy. So I'm almost thinking on that particular game, the Walking Dead 2, that maybe max bet's not the best bet. I don't know. Because when I was playing it, I was doing all max bet, and I literally did not win anything. Ooh, there you go. Another little hand pay. $14,375. Keeps us in the game. I know Lightning Link. Oh man, it's like it's a love-hate relationship for me and Lightning Link. I see all these jackpots going up on Facebook, and I just have to play it every time I go there, and every time it just takes my money. I've never won any of the progressives. I have won a couple of the majors on the Locket Link. We have a bay of Locket Links, very similar to Lightning Link if you don't have them. Yeah, max bet on that thing, man. On the Lightning Link we have here, you can do 10 cents. I think it's a $25 max bet. And that's just a little hefty when it doesn't pay at all. We also have some of the newer Wheel of Fortunes, like the 3D $5 Wheel of Fortune. It's pretty cool. I used to be into the Wheel of Fortune, but these newer Wheel of Fortune versions are just so tight. Like there's a 9-line $45 bet, and then there's a 9-line $9 bet. But you got to get all 3 Wheel of Fortunes, and they have to line up to spin the wheel. And I noticed that the wheel values are actually crap anyway, so it's like, well, the only one I like that's interesting to play is the Red Hot Respin Wheel of Fortune, which at least it has that respin feature, which is pretty cool. Come on, little Wolfie, we know you can do it. There you go. Right? Yeah, that's the guy. He keeps posting, he hits like, he'll go take out an entire bay of Lightning Link and just hit the jackpot on every single machine. Ooh, that's a good one. We'll take it again. It's giving us a lot of play. You know, on the free play, sometimes, I don't know, I have 2 different strats on that. So when we get the free play, I'll sometimes go in and play a lower denomination just to see if I can build up a little bit of a bankroll to play with. And then sometimes I'll just go hit a quick, get on a $5 machine, just blow the free play out and see if I can get lucky. I've had luck, though, lately going in with like $100, $200 in free play and get on like a Pompeii, where you can, Pompeii will typically play pretty well, and turn your free play over, double it or so, and then go to the $5 machine, knock it out. I gotta play my free play. I keep letting it go away. Each week they give me free play, and then if I don't use it, it goes away. But the casino that gives me the most is actually the furthest away. So I'm like, nah, is it really worth the drive, Oh. Yeah, Wicked Winnings too. I mean, because here's the thing: if you say you have $180 in free play, right? Well, you're gonna get $2 max bet on Pompeii, let's say on a penny machine. So your odds of actually getting that bonus round or something, like the little red dolphins, are pretty good. Right? My luck is crazy today. Exactly, Kelly. I'm thinking I need to go. I mean, so far we're over $500,000 in jackpots just in the first 2 streams. I've seen people hit pretty big on Wicked Winnings too. I personally have not hit anything massive on that one yet. I kind of tend to lean more towards the high volatility games, just because if I'm going to win, I want to see a big one. But to really make your day last, like the casinos that I have to drive forever to get to, I may play a little lower volatility games just to kind of keep me playing for longer. Make it worth the trip, Now in Vegas, when they're bringing the free drinks, yeah, I know, right? I feel like I don't want to use up my luck here. I'm thinking Cleo II today, man, in real life. IRL Cleo II. One of my favorites. And it's coming around. We just need to line it up. Cleo II we have here, you know right away it's either going to be on fire for the day or you need to walk away within like the first 20 spins. But when it's on, man, it's like an ATM. I know, the free casino drinks. Dude, in Vegas, if you're just kind of running low, you can just get on one of those low betting, high drinking machines, right? I was so irked the last time we were in Vegas. We had already been playing for days, and we were in Caesars, and I had dumped, I don't even know how much money, but way more than the cost of a beer, I'll tell you that. Maybe a beer truck. And hey, good morning, Sizzling Slots Jackpot. What's going on, man? Thanks for joining. And so I was just finished a round, you know, on, not a round of drinks, but a round on one of the machines. Got up because I didn't win anything. I was a little bit irked, and I walked by the waitress who was just at my machine, asked her if I could get a cocktail. And she tells me, "Sorry, sir, you need to be playing a machine." I was like, what? Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. I mean, she just walked by me. She saw me sitting there pumping, stuffing the turkey. Yeah, I was like, that's cool. Whatever. I'm out of here anyway. I used to win at Caesars. I don't know what happened. It's like, I avoid that place now, man. Last 2 trips, I have not won a dime at Caesars. I've actually had good luck at the Wynn, believe it or not. I know Wynn's been in the bad raps lately, but I've had quite a few hand pays at the Wynn. Bellagio was on fire last time, and the Venetian was on fire the first night we got there. And I mean on fire. I even sat down at some of the stupidest games on the planet and still won. The one game I will admit I play because it's fun is that giant Wheel of Fortune in the middle of the Venetian. I think that machine is kind of like scooters in real life. They're fun to ride, you just don't want your friends watching you. Yeah, I like Black Widow too. If you just want to have some good time playing, and it keeps you in the game. You're not going to win anything super massive. Chris, if you know that joke, I would tell the joke, but it's probably inappropriate on live stream, so it's a good one though. Hey, what's up, Texas Slaughter? Welcome, man. You missed amazing jackpot earlier, man. We had, I'm going to be posting it here on YouTube. It's the Treasure of Valhalla. We started the first stream with it. We hit 10 re-triggers on the bonus round for 150 free spins. We were fastly approaching $500,000 jackpot. You have to check that out, man. I'm posting it here. I'm just editing it on YouTube. It takes a while to process. Yeah, it was insane, man. Valhalla redeemed itself, because you remember the first session on Valhalla, nobody liked it because it was like we just got our butts kicked. But today is just, it was crazy. And then we hit a good one on this one right out of the gate, 130 some thousand. So for the day, we're over $500,000 up. I know, me too, Texas Slaughter. I've been rolling this morning, so now I'm thinking, hey, today's the day. That bonus round needs to come around. Let's do some fast stops on this thing. See if that works again, like it did the other day. Yeah, some days, I mean, you walk out breaking even and you feel like a winner, you know? It's crazy. Alright, fast stopping them doesn't seem to be bringing those bonus wilds around, so... My old strat used to be to go in, hit the blackjack tables first to build up the bankroll, then go play the slots. Just because your odds are better playing blackjack. If you're good at blackjack, you know what you're doing, you can actually turn it around pretty quick. You can build up a bankroll and then go play. And then if you get low on your bankroll, then you go back to the blackjack table, build it up again. I mean, if you want to play like with a strategy to try to make some money. Hey, good morning, Casino Slot Lover. Welcome back, man. Happy Tuesday morning to you. You never played blackjack, Kelly? It is, you can get good at it. And if you have, some casinos will still play with what they call the shoe, which is the cards that they deal. They'll play with some of the lower betting casinos or tables will give you the 2-deck shoe with the, the manual human shuffle, which is great because then you can get a feel for the shoe, like how the cards are coming out if you only have 2 decks in. And of course, those tables are always play a little lower, so they'll be like a $25 max bet table. But they're set up that way because with 2 decks in a shoe, you can really get the feel for, how the cards are playing, and your odds are actually almost even on the table with the house. But as with any casino game, the house always has the edge, even if it's ever so slight. So a 2-deck shoe manual shuffle, the house edge is very minimal. And so if you know how to play cards, you know how to play blackjack, study up on it, you can more often than not, ooh, there we go, make some money. We'll take it. We were due. One of my favorite casinos here to play blackjack switched over to, first they started out with the 2-deck shoe, then they went to the 4-deck, then 5-deck shoe, and then they went over to the auto shuffles. Ooh, another one. Exactly, Texas Slaughter is exactly what I do. Look at that, man. Back-to-back hand pays. I think this thing's warming up. What do you think? We are on fire today, guys. The force is with us. So yeah, going back to those auto shuffles, I don't like those at all, man. Because I used to play blackjack like 5 days a week, right? I could literally make a living at it. When they went to those auto shufflers, how interesting how suddenly my game strats, my card play was the exact same, but when they go to auto shuffle, I couldn't walk out making anything, ever. So that just goes to show. I think those machines know the position of the cards and can deal and give the house a much better edge. I don't know if we have any casino insiders that could tell me otherwise, but I played the exact same strategy on blackjack for the last 20 years. And I can tell you, I can sit down at a table that doesn't have the auto shuffler and make money, and I can sit down at a table with an auto shuffler and lose money. End of story. I don't count cards because that's frowned upon, but I do keep track of the shoe. I guess it's kind of the same, but not really. I mean, I'm not using any kind of actual counting. I just watch the hands coming out. If you've got 5 decks in a shoe and the first half of the shoe's been crap, all low cards, you know what's coming. And that doesn't mean you're going to get the face cards either. It means dealer's got just as much chance as you do. I play on basically house rules, so I hold on 17. So I'll stay on a 17, and a lot of times, based on face cards showing on the dealer side, I'll even sit on a 16. Yeah, they do that here at Texas Slaughter too. So a lot of the tables will be no mid-shoe entry. So for any of the higher limit tables, they really do that, and I appreciate that because if you're playing, $100, $200 a hand, you don't want somebody coming in mid-shoe and screwing it up. I mean, if you're not that you're counting, but if you're kind of keeping track, keeping track of the flow. If somebody comes in and sits second position and say you're in third, it's going to screw up the table. I hate that. Especially if you're throwing down $200, $300, $400 a hand. Oh, there you go. Yeah, somebody plopping down mid-shoe can really screw it up. Exactly, Texas Slaughter. See, so you'll play through the crappy hands of a shoe. Dude will come sit to your right and take all the hot cards, and then walk away from the table, leaving you all busted. Man, this thing's going pretty good. We are way up today on both machines. Between Valhalla and Wolf Run, we are on fire, man. Yeah, people get really upset at the blackjack table, so that's why they put those no mid-shoe entry on the higher end tables. You know what? We came so close, Texas Slaughter, right before you came in, the bonus round we had rows 1, 2, 3, almost full wild. I think I was missing one, and then this one had one wild and this one was full. We were just shy of a full screen of wilds. And that was the $100 and some thousand on that bonus round. Yeah, it's fun to watch, especially the really high limit tables when they're just throwing it down like crazy style. There was one time, man, one of my glory days where I went in with $200, started on the $5 blackjack table, and I literally emptied out 2 trays of their coins, purple chips included. And for those of you who don't look at the chips purple, that's a $500 chip each. So we're talking about 2 trays, big old stack. I turned $200 into a ton of money. And yes, I did put some back into the slots, I'll admit. But it was a grind, man. I was grinding that table. It was like a 12-hour session, man. My brain was just mush by the end. I was so tired of it. But when you're on a run, you can't walk away. Kind of feels bad though, because when you're raking it like that and you're tearing it up, and then some poor guy next to you is just like, you could tell, getting beat up. I mean, sometimes I'll like just sit out a hand or two just so hopefully they can get a good draw. Wow, Texas Slaughter, you put 200 on a baccarat table and made 8,000. Yeah, you could win. That's a huge one, man. I've never actually played that game, but I've watched it. And that's a real popular game. You know what's funny is I actually like... I got drunk as hell and lost it all. That's the story of Vegas, man. That's the problem with Vegas, and I know that. That's why they keep the drinks flowing, right? The better the buzz, the faster you stuff the turkey. Now, if they could put the tables close to the exit, I'd be better. But see, when you leave the tables, you got to walk through a few hundred very tempting slot machines. I like roulette a lot, but odds are awful in that game. But it is fun. Somebody shared a video the other day of some guy that put down, I think like $180,000 on a number and hit it, which is absolutely insane. I know, Texas Slaughter, exactly. You start throwing chips, that's the problem, man. You get a buzz going and you quickly start throwing the black chips, mix in a purple here and there. Yeah, that owner of a company guy, Mike, exactly. I think the title was like, owner of a company bets $180K on roulette and wins. I can't believe he did that. That's just insanity, man. Because roulette odds are terrible. Look up the odds on that game. Talk about it. That's as bad as slots. Penny and nickel slots are the gravy for a casino. Yeah, he won like 3 million. It was ridiculous. It's on YouTube somewhere. Hey Raymond, welcome to the channel, man. If you're new to the channel, just so you know, as a public service announcement, this is not real money. This is a real slot machine. It's IGT slot machine. This is actually a Cleo II machine. And what we do is we get these machines and we program them to see what it would be like to play at $1,000 a spin. And we're all slot enthusiasts here. We tell stories about blackjack, big jackpots, things like that. But we want to see what these machines are capable of when they're tuned up to $1,000 a spin. I just want to be responsible so that I don't get people encouraged and think it's a good idea to go out and play $1,000 a spin, because it's not. Unless you're super uber rich, in which case, congrats. You probably don't need the casino. But this is just for fun. I do play a lot at the local casinos. However, they do not allow me to film, at least at this point. They do let us take still pictures of the jackpots, which you can see on our channel. I take pictures of every jackpot I hit. But if I walk in there with a camera, they will escort me right out. I always was, kind of curious about that, because I didn't want to, I never want to encourage people to be reckless with gambling. It's definitely not a way to make a living, legit. All I say is if you have some expendable cash, money that you could just lose tomorrow and it won't hurt you, you can take that to the casino. Yeah, you're welcome, Raymond. I always like to make sure I share the truth, because I don't ever want to encourage reckless gambling. This can be a very bad thing for people. And so if you do have trouble with it, there's lots of help out there. But it sure can get a hold of you. You just got to make sure when you go into the casino, go in with only what you can afford to lose. Fully anticipate losing it. And leave your credit cards and your wallet in the car. Well, maybe not your wallet, but your credit cards, don't bring them to the casino with you. Sorry, that was a little bit of lag due to a phone call. Wow, yeah, $500, $1,000 a hand, but he's a doctor. See, that's the thing, it's all relative, right? So you have channels like the Big Jackpot where they can play that level, and that's cool because they have, that kind of money to spend. There you go. Just like that. Let's test it. Yep, that feels about right. Yeah, so if you have that kind of money and you can play that, then by all means. My goodness, could you imagine if Bill Gates was a slot head? $100,000 to spend, and he wouldn't even feel it, man. Yeah, he could play that all day. I think that guy makes that probably every hour, or he makes some ridiculous amount every minute. Alright, so we've done pretty good, all in all. Wow, he hit 5,000 on one hand, didn't even phase him, right? Yeah, I always like watching the super high limits. I don't want to be a shoulder lurker though, you know what I mean? All creepy. Nothing like creepy shoulder lurkers. Yeah, you get a lot of looky-loos. Even at $25, $50, $100 a spin, you get a lot of looky-loos. I think so far the best turnaround on, as far as payback and play, has been in between the $5 to $10 spin range. Yeah, I think our max per bet per hand is 5,000 here. And you can actually request the pit boss if you want to raise that limit. They'll call in to whoever the powers that be, and they can actually approve you for bigger hands by request. But I think the table sign says 5,000 max per hand here. So, it's pretty cool. I'll tell you what, though, if I ever won one of those, like, major jackpots, some of those big progressives, I'd go play. I'd throw a few hands down at $5 grand a hand. Why not? Won a few $1 million on, like, the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody won that Wheel of Fortune there in Vegas airport not too long ago. You know what's funny? Texas Slaughters, I've always won in the airport. Even on a crappy trip to Vegas when you just, you know, it beats you up, and we've all had those. I'll go to the airport and waiting for the plane, I'll win more in the airport than I won on the strip. I play that Wheel of Fortune every time I go there, man. One of these days. Can you imagine, though? Because people are always playing that thing. I mean, 24/7, 365. I mean, even if they pay out a jackpot here and there for a couple million, that machine's making money. Oh, is that one of those structured payouts where they pay it over like 15 years? Oh, that sucks. That's crap. You won $2 million. We're going to pay you over the next 100 years. Less taxes, so you have enough to buy a bowl of Cheerios. A bowl of Cheerios a day. I don't like those structured payouts, man. They should just pay it all out, lump sum. I want it in fresh $100 bills, please. A truckload. Actually, what's kind of crazy is if you look up what $1 million looks like, size-wise, it's not that big. Google that. It's pretty interesting to see the size. Oh, there we go. Oh, 100K a month. That's not too bad. 14,375. Racking them up. The jackpot hand paid. We'll still do the $500,000. Yeah, that's not too bad. 100,000 a month. That'd buy a few bowls of Cheerios. Hey, what's up, Robert? Welcome back, man. Thanks for joining. We're trying a little wolf run today. We had a unbelievable, massive jackpot bonus round earlier this morning on Treasure of Valhalla. I'm actually uploading it on YouTube. I'm editing it on YouTube right now. 400,000. It was over $400,000 bonus round. Absolutely insane bonus round. So you'll be able to check that out soon. Woo, burn through another 50. I think this one's about even now. Wolf Run. Yeah, it was a crazy bonus round, man. That game redeemed itself because the first day we played Valhalla was it pretty much took our money and ran. And so I knew it was capable. Wolf Run had the most votes on Facebook, so I figured. There we go. Sorry about the lag, got a phone call. But we're into a bonus round, so here we go. Finally. Yeah, Texas Slaughter, I do have monetization turned on, but most of the time YouTube has been giving me grief about not being monetizable. And then I request a review, and then they say, oh yeah, it is monetizable, but they say that after my first 48 hours. Oh wow, that bonus round was complete trash. That was unfortunate. Yeah, so the monetization thing is really kind of irking me a little bit because, as you know, as a channel, the first 48 hours after a video is launched is really the critical time. That's when you get the most views. And so what happens is if they determine, the algorithm determines that your stream or your video is not monetizable, it won't let you put ads or anything else the way that us YouTubers can make money to pay for our time here doing this. And so you miss out the first 48 hours, which is your golden time. And then you have to have 1,000 views to request a manual review of your video, in which case I do every time, and they always approve it, which is great that they approve it, but it's after the 48 hours and after the golden period, which is really kind of a little bit of a pain. Anyway, enough of that. This is at the 45-minute mark, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break, grab me some breakfast, and switch out games. I think I'm kind of jonesing Cleo II. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. But again, thanks for watching, guys. I will be back, so make sure you subscribe. Click the little bell for notifications when we go live. Check out our fellow slot channels up in the house here today. We got a whole grip of them. So make sure you look through the chat, click on their name, visit their channels, Texas Slaughter, Sizzling Slots. If I'm forgetting you, please put something in the chat so people can check you out. Appreciate you guys watching today. I'll be back just shortly, all right? Talk to you soon. Later.